All right, officially live. That's awesome. Awesome. Get this gold mic. So, members of the culture, I have decided to go live, as you can clearly see. Getting ready to go step out. Got an event to attend, but wanted to make sure I stopped in and touch base with all of you all. I hope everybody's doing okay out there, by the way. Um, certainly, hope everybody's doing good. We're going to be doing the podcast on Thursdays. That's when they're supposed to release. Life be life, and a couple of my guests had a couple of things occur, so maybe they weren't able to make our shoot, so I could not do the podcast I wanted to give to you. I did the episode one, which was our inaugural one. That was me, but then the next two were supposed to be two different guests, but some due to things occurring in their lives, they were not able to be here at that time. But they have assured me that within the next 2 weeks, we will get together and we'll do the podcast. So I imagine you'll see them. Um, I think the next podcast, there will be one on Thursday, which I think is the first. So the one on May 1st, that'll be episode number two. So episode number two will be another one of just be solo. It'll be mine. There won't be any guest on that one. So the following week, which would be the 8th, if I'm looking right. Now, by the 8th, we should have one of the two guests back on. That one will be, yeah, well, that one will be with the guest. But the one that's going to hit this Thursday on the 1st will be episode number two, will just be me, right? I mean, that's not bad. I mean, maybe Lou will be here. I know you guys like seeing Lou on camera, so maybe he'll be on camera. But episode two should be me, and then episode three and four, assuming that everything is okay with the other guests, we'll have guests on both of those podcasts. So that'll be the 8th and the 5th and the 15th. Those should be back with guests. So I want to let you all know that. I appreciate your patience. As I said, sometimes life happens to everybody and you can't make commitments, but it's cool, right? That's how it is. Yep, still wearing my shirt. About to wear this to this event because where I'm going, I did promise you guys that I was going, not you all, not members of the culture, but I did promise some other nameless people that I was going to ruin collecting for them. So, I'm on my John Cena thing right now. So, speaking of which, the champ, the last real collector is here. So, real quick, I want to give you that update, but also, the next video that we're going to be releasing, well, there are some that are going to drop because we're always ahead of the curve, but we do have um, a poll per se. I think there's a poll that's coming out. That poll is going to be asking you, would you like to see another top 10? And if you'd like to see another top 10, is it everything together like the first one was, where we had DC Multiverse, Marvel Legends, Beast Kingdom, everybody was eligible to get in there? Or did you want to see one that was strictly like one line? So all Marvel Legends, excuse me, all Marvel Legends or all DC Multiverse or what have you. So we're going to be dropping a video. Look for that video. I think it's tomorrow, actually. So that video should be tomorrow, and that'll be letting you know about the new top 10. The top 10, if you have a top 10, your top 10 should constantly be evolving. It should constantly be changing if you're actively collecting. If you are someone that is stagnant or is retired or whatever, you just want to bask in the glory of what you have. Sometimes, over time, when you look at your collection, you learn and you get a different appreciation for figures that you didn't have an appreciation for at first. You might have thought, oh man, those figures are really cool. And then you put in your head, you rank them in a certain order. But over time, you think about different things when the movies come out or what have you. Something comes out that makes you revisit your list and make you want to change that list. Maybe number four becomes number six, or your number one may stay number one. Who knows? But sometimes that does happen in people that don't actively collect. So I know it's got to be happening in those that are actively collecting. You're reshaping those lists all the time. So I think we're going to do a new top 10. Obviously, we are, but I'm trying to determine whether or not we'll do a top 10 for just one line or everybody all together. I personally like everybody all together. That's just me. I don't mind lines, but I prefer kind of a top 10. If you do a top 10 of all your figures, and then it's a real strong list because you got the best of the best, right? Not saying it's not like that in the Marvel Legends line, but the more competitors you have, the better that it is, right? So just look forward to that list tomorrow, that poll rather in the video, and let us know what you're thinking. And of course, I'd be wrong if I didn't tell you all. Thank you, of course, for everything that you all are doing, for all the liking, the commenting, subscribing, sharing, any interaction you're having with the channel means the world to us, and we truly appreciate you more than you realize. I mean, this hobby it's a hobby, so we're enjoying it, but at the same time, it's so serious because every day I read about something bad happening. I mean, which you can do easily, but when I think about what the hobby has given me, like the mental health issues that in the past I went through, that maybe some of you went through. And when I think about what collecting did for me, what it continues to do for me even to this day, but what it did for me when I was in that kind of tough, dark place, how it helped get me out, man. That's just awesome that it did that. And if it did it for me, it's probably done it for some of you, or it may do it for somebody else. It's wrong of me not to share that story with you guys and let you know, hey, this is how I got out. This is why I collect. I mean, because there's usually a why behind everything you do, but I could go off on a tangent, but I don't want to do that. Anyway, I wanted to tell you thank you for that, for your time, your energy, for everything. Please, folks, please continue to check out our videos and tune in at the Great Raw. That's here on YouTube. We're also the Great Raw Forever on Instagram, the Great Raw One on TikTok, and I think it's the Great Raw Forever on X, formerly Twitter. So make sure you're following us and checking us out because I promise you, there's a lot of content that's coming that's going to be dropping this week, and then there's some you may not have seen. So please go interact with that. We may go live tomorrow, but or I don't know. I hate to make promises because we got so much going on. Well, I can tell you we are going to go live again soon, but this time we'll let you know ahead of time. It won't be a random pop up like this one was. It'll be more scheduled because we try to do things on a more scheduled basis here. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I appreciate your time. Please check out all of our videos, like, share, subscribe, comment, do all of those cool things. And until we meet again, as we always say, please stay collecting. Please stay tuned. And above all, stay great. Thank you all.